Good morning and welcome to In the Loop Weekend Ag Talk brought to you by Alphen Insurance Agency. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving and a great week. Looking forward to catching up this weekend on a little rest after a long week here. Let's jump into the markets and see how things finished up on Friday afternoon. Looks like half of our commodities finished down on Friday afternoon and half of them were up. December corn down, finishing at 635. December wheat down with pressure from Ukraine, finishing at 737. December cotton ended the week at 84.28. Had a limit up one day and a couple days of up and down. November soybeans finish out the week as the highlight, finishing at 14.38. When we look at North Carolina ag highlights, harvest is almost done. Cotton, 94% harvested. Soybeans, 88% harvested. Winter wheat, 90% in the ground with 73% emerged in fair to good condition. If you're looking a great gift idea, Farmers versus Foodies, written by Mr. Ray Starling, is a great idea to place under the Christmas tree for that farmer in your family or even for that person who's not very familiar with the agricultural industry. Ray grew up on a family owned Century farm in southeastern North Carolina. A quote from Ray's book about growing up, he says, "Growing up, I chased hogs through the woods with a stick, only when they had gotten out, which was often. Threw hay bales into the barn loft and could see and smell the permanent stain of tobacco gun on my hands long after I was out of the field." His oldest brother Willie received an agronomy degree from NC State before returning home to take over the family farm, which he has done a great job. His elder brother Steve is a farm credit express guru and can rattle off the names of every farm equipment dealer in eastern North Carolina. It also goes on to say he's pretty good at pointing out a good barbecue joint as well. After high school, Ray was very active in the FFA, being a national FFA officer. Then he went on to attend NC State, got a degree in ag education, then went on to UNC Law School. Ray worked very closely with Sonny Perdue and former President Trump, as well as working with many House and Senate leaders post college. Ray now works for the North Carolina Chamber, promoting business climate that he believes makes his home state one of the best places in the world to do business, including agribusiness. He also serves as an executive advisor to the Aimpoint Research, a global strategic intelligence firm with years of experience and focus on developments across the food and farming sectors. Ray's book, Farmers versus Foodies, goes on to say there's an epic battle going on over who will call the shots for agriculture and the food system of the future. On one side are the insiders who understand the industry and are rightly proud of it, many of whom have dedicated their lives and livelihoods to it. On the other side are the outsiders who champion the in vogue notion that the industry is broken, a notion that the author refers to as ag Humpty Dumptyism. It's farmer versus foodie conundrum that has the potential to impact food security for generations to come. Folks, I'm almost finished reading this book. It's a good one. I encourage you to go on Amazon today and order it for someone in your family or in your circle. I think all will enjoy it. In U.S. Ag highlights, corn is pretty much in the bin. Cotton at 84%. Most of the peanuts are out of the ground at 97%. Soybeans are basically in the bin when you look at the rest of the U.S. Winter wheat, 91% emerged in fair to good condition. When we look in the news, U.S. exports may be up, maybe down. It depends on which news source you go to there. As far as wheat goes, composite conditions for U.S. winter wheat have deteriorated a little on the week, but remain the lowest on record. Chinese protests remain. China's pushing back against the renewed lockdown measures associated with China's zero tolerance policy with coronavirus. And down in Argentina, it's restarted its soy dollar program to encourage year end exports of soybeans and strengthen their central bank reserves. Also, in the news this week, it does look like the House and Senate and the White House stepped in and kind of put a stop to the potential strike with our rail system. We hope everything goes through on this and it solidifies that we can get the things we need to farm in 2023 to their final destinations without any upsets due to strike. I want to thank you for tuning in again to In the Loop Weekend Ag Talk, brought to you by Alphen Insurance Agency. We hope you have a great weekend, and a special thank you to those who help feed and clothe the world. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook and tell your friends about us. Also, if you'd like, send us an email and we can keep you up to date with all things crop insurance and agriculture. And remember, make mental health a priority at your home and at your farm. Make time for yourself, make time for those around you. And always give us a call. We'll come to you so you can focus on family and farming. Have a great weekend and thanks for tuning in.